What's up, guys? It's Kobe with Apex Off-Road. I just wanted to take some time to talk to you guys about our ride suspension package. We're selling it for $6,300 installed. That includes front coilovers, rear shocks, SPC Upper Control Arms, and an Icon add-a-leaf in the back. Focus more on these ride shocks. They are a remote reservoir front and rear. They have dual adjusters. So what that means is you can actually dial in your high speed and low speed dampening. So basically high speed is when the shock is cycling really fast. You can stiffen that or soften that up with this adjuster. And then with the low speed adjuster, you can stiffen it or soften it up. And that would be like taking corners on the highway or stuff like that where the shock is cycling slower. So you can adjust those two things separately, and it has it on all four corners, so you can set them all however you like. If you're towing, you can set the low speed a little higher in the rear to help keep that trailer a little stiffer, I guess. But Ride was actually started by the guys over at AccuTune. They have 20 plus years of experience in rebuilding Kings, Fox, you name it. They do all the revalving, whatever you would need for shocks, basically. And they came out with these Ride coilovers and shocks fairly recently. They basically took what they saw in the Kings and the Foxes and put the best of both worlds together in this suspension package. And they actually offer it at a really good price. I think that our package for these coilovers versus like a Fox with the dual speed adjusters is about $100 less installed out the door. So they do require you to run a aftermarket upper control arm, and we always opt for SPCs. They give us the most amount of adjustability to get that alignment all dialed in. And then the nice thing about SPCs is they do have a higher angle traditional ball joint, so you are still able to use the extended travel in the shock, but keep that sealed ball joint in there, and it's super easy to replace. The Ride coilovers come in two different weight ratings, basically, and that changes your spring rate and your valving. And they basically offer that for, you know, if you have a stock front end or if you have bumper, winch, dual batteries, air compressor, whatever you might have for overlanding accessories. This is weight rating 1 with a 600-pound spring and an adventure tune on the shocks because he does not have any extra weight on the front right now. The packages, we do offer upgrades. If you would like to go with like an Icon RXT multi-rate leaf pack that's adjustable, say you have extra weight in the back, we can throw that in and substitute that for the add-a-leafs. And we can kind of tailor these packages to everybody's needs, which is great. As far as the Ride stuff goes, we've had really good luck with it. We did just become a dealer for them pretty recently within the past few months. And this is the third set we've done, and we haven't had any issues. We were really partial to the Fox Performance Elites for a while because they do have dual adjusters, same kind of quality. But the Rides are really living up to that Fox suspension as well. So we've had good luck with the Ride suspension so far, and like I said, it is a little bit cheaper in our packages compared to the Foxes and the Kings. So, and the other cool thing about Ride and AccuTune is those guys actually go out and use their stuff, which we're pretty partial to because we go out and use our stuff, and it's the best way to figure out what works and what doesn't and get experience with that kind of stuff. So if you guys are interested in this kit or one of the other kits that we're offering right now, be sure to give us a call or come down. We can talk about what your different needs might be, if you maybe want to add some other things onto our packages or whatever you guys might need. And don't forget to like and subscribe.